Hi guys, I am going to do a video on how I rinse my blood back and how I remove my needles at the end of treatment. I have 1 minute left to go, and so let me see if I can turn this a little bit and you guys can kind of see the machine and what I do to return my blood. So I did a solo treatment today, and I believe I've been on this machine for about 2.5 hours, which is pretty typical for my treatments. I go through 25 liters of dialysate each treatment, and so that is what helps clean the blood. So I have one more minute. It says 1 minute. I think it's probably a couple minutes. So bear with me, and I'll show you how I return my blood. So right now the machine is pumping my blood at flow rate of about 400. People usually, if they do treatments that are shorter and daily, they may run a little bit higher. Nocturnal patients usually run slower and get a better cleaning. I'm not ready to do nocturnal because I don't sleep while I'm on my treatments, and I like to see kind of what's going on with the machine. So kind of hard for me to switch over to nocturnal. Okay, so I'm zeroed out, so I'm going to press stop. I'm going to press pause on my pure flow, which is the dialysate, and I am going to clamp my arterial line, and I'm going to grab the syringe here that is got saline in it, and I'm going to put it in my line, and I'm going to flush my line out. So I'm going to open this, and then I'm flushing the line out. And now I'm going to add the fluid button, and I'm going to rinse my blood back. So now that I'm rinsing my blood back, I have one line that's disconnected, and then the other line is being used to bring the blood back to my body. And so far so good. I had a really good treatment today. I had no alarms, and which is pretty usual for me. I don't happen to have very many alarms, so that's good. And alarms freak me out because I never know what is going on. So I have to search for the alarm, figure out how to clear it. So I am supposed to be getting the Next to Me app, which will allow me to view my treatments in real time and the blood flow pressures in real time. And then I can just send my flow sheet automatically to my clinic. So no more writing down every single pressure throughout the entire treatment every half hour. I'm all set to go. I've got a Bluetooth blood pressure machine, Bluetooth scale, and a Bluetooth thermometer that should sync directly to the Next to Me app. So I'm super excited. My clinic said they will be getting it to me next week, so we'll see how that goes. So I am pretty much all set here with returning my blood. So I'm going to clamp, and then I'm going to take this other syringe here and just connect it to the end of the line. I don't need to push the saline in because it's clear. Okay, so now I'm going to write down my time. So I was on treatment for 2 hours and 31 minutes, I'm sorry. I did 25 liters of dialysate fluid. I took off 1/2 kilo of fluid. And there we go. Alright, so now I need to do a standing blood pressure, and then I'll show you how I take my needles out. So The nice thing about these needles here is that they are dull needles, so I can move my arm around without fear of puncturing my vein and getting an infiltration. So I'm going to do my standing blood pressure, and then I'll show you how I remove my needles. And this is helpful for people who are solo and are curious on how to remove the needles by yourself. It's taken me a while to come up with a solution, and that works for me. Everybody's different, so this is how I'll show you how to remove the needles. Okay, standing blood pressure's done. I'm going to write it down. It's a little high because I was talking. Okay. So I'm just going to stick this over here, the iPad over here. Alright. So let's remove these needles. I'm going to take the blood pressure cuff off because it makes it easier. Okay. I have my tape all ready to go. I build up the tape so when I remove these needles, I can catch the blood faster. Okay. So let me move this down so you can see what's going on. First, I'm going to take the lines out of this awesome 3D printed line holder that my husband made for me. I love it. It keeps me from tugging on my lines. And here we go. So first I take the little chevron off. And then I take the tape. The needles are pretty stuck in there. I usually have to twist it. I'm going to take the second chevron off. Just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm going to slightly remove the needle. I'm going to take my gauze here and I'm going to tape it down over the needle. Hold it over the site and then with my other hand pull the needle out and push down. So that is one needle done. So while I'm holding it down, I remove the tape on the second needle, and I have to be pretty quick. Okay. And now I'm going to grab the other one, tape it down, and I'm going to pull. And hold. And that is how I remove my needles. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to hold these for about 10 minutes until they clot off. And then I will go on about my day and enjoy this beautiful weather. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have fun, take care, enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.